Most High today, family. Praise the Most High today. Hallelujah. 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 Family, it is another absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, and I'm so glad to see it. I do hope everyone is well today like myself, and that you too are able to get out and enjoy this day. Getting ourselves in some fresh air, some sunshine, and the Most High willing some good old exercise. Praise the Most High today, family. Hallelujah. This is the day that the Most High has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Hallelujah. Bear with me, family. A little winded. Sure enough hurting. But the Most High got us. We must push through. Push through. As strong soldiers. I heard a young lady say that today in a post, the battle is not ours, it's the Most High's. Hallelujah. And where we're weak, He is strong. And family, I do have an absolutely grand idea for today. And I hope it's one that would encourage you like the Most High has used to encourage me today. And it is the highest will work out His plans for my life. The Most High will work out His plans for my life. The Most High will work out His plans for my life. The Most High will work out His plans for my life. No matter what I see, no matter what I feel, He's working out His plans for my life every second of the day. And family, we get this script from Psalms 138 and 8. And it says, the Most High will work out His plans for my life. For your faithful love, O Yahuwah, endures forever. Don't abandon me, for you made me. And family, see, that's how the Most High works for me sometimes, from time to time. He'll choose to use a script for today, and we'll build on that. And that's what He did with this one. And from Psalms 138 and 8, we went to Isaiah 40 and 31. And it says, but they that wait upon the Most High shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Hallelujah. And family, this was one of the heavy hitters He gave me back in 2016 when we stroked out the first time. Went through all them, when we stroked out. Went through all them surgeries thereafter. And this is a very important one. When you're faced with adversity, when you're faced with opposition to the plans you know the Most High have for you. And family, I wanted to say when we was calling out that title, you did notice that we didn't say the Most High would work out my plans. The Most High will work out the plans I have for my life. No, that's not how He get down. No. And see, once a lot of us realize that it's not about us and our plans, our goals, our intents, our wants, our desires, we'll become a whole lot better off and a whole lot more pliable in the Most High's hands to be able to use. To be able to say, thus says the Most High. To say something good for the Most High and His kingdom. But how many of us know, family, we get a little weary, Yes, we do. We almost faint, but the text says we will not faint. Just like now, family, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm not ashamed to say it. But I know I can't quit. Because I get off in my feelings at times. Literally. Oh boy. Literally. That lady was pulling out staples and pushing in the most sensitive parts of my chest yesterday. And family, it's like it takes my breath away to breathe. Because the pain just stands up in my chest. But we're okay. The Most High said we can do it, we can do it, we can get through it. It says, but they that wait upon the Most High shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Now, family, the key word in that was those that wait on, depend, lean in and depend on the Most High. It's all about Him. See, once you realize it's not about you, and it's not about your plans and your wills, your intent for your lives, then you realize it's not up to you to afford yourself the strength to do what the Most High called you to do. No, He's going to supply you with the strength. It says He'll supply you with the will and the strength to do His will. The will and desire. The desire and the strength. We'll find that script. But that's what it's saying. And on top of that, family, here you come with the wisdom. Here come the wisdom. And from Isaiah 40 and 31, we moved on over to Jeremiah 29 and 11. And it says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Most High. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. And we read that with a little emphasis on I. It says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Most High. Not you. Not you. Going off what your mom and daddy and them told you. That you can do anything you want to do in life. And they had good intent. But see, they forgot to put the Most High first. Just like that script says. You always say if it's the Most High will, we go here and there or the other. If we do that or the other, then if it's the Most High's will. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Most High. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I do want you to know the Most High will harm you a little bit. He will put that chastising down on you. That chastisement down on that hind part. Because He loves you. And He wants you to go in the right direction. He wants you to follow out these plans He had for you. What do we name this, family? The Most High will work out His plans for my life. His plans. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Now, family, I want to interject here where it says plans to prosper you. What do you think that's talking about, family? Or what do you think the most important idea that prosper means? Well, I'm going to tell you mine. I believe this idea here to prosper you means to prosper you in your satisfaction. In your the word, family. Where you feel like you're a part of a system, where you feel like you're accomplishing something. And ain't nothing like that in the whole wide world. Where you feel like you're following your father's business, you're doing your father's business, and he proud of you, he give you a pat on the back saying, good job, buddy. I really appreciate you. I couldn't got nobody else to do that but you. And you stood up through adversity, through the pain, through the fire, and said what I wanted you to say and did what I wanted you to do. And was the example I asked you to be. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's what I believe prosper means more than anything else. And one text says, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. That means as you mature in the things of the Most High. You mature spiritually or ruachally. You mature spiritually. You do some growing up as a man or a woman. Then from Jeremiah 29 and 11, we rolled on over to Romans 8 and 28. And it says, and we know that all things work together for them. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are called according to his purpose. And I added plan. Hallelujah. Now see, that makes a big distinction. See, this script here always, of late, it has always taken me back to the script where Yahushua said, if you love me, keep my commandments. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them that are called according to his purpose. See, that's two big qualifying statements in that text. It said, to them that love the Most High. And like I said, it takes them back to that script. If you love me, keep my commandments. See, if you love somebody, you're going to do what they say. If you love them, you're going to want to do what they... Gotta keep that pillow handy, family. Protects my chest. They show them bust them sutures up in there. Yeah, but if you love somebody, especially if they're God or Abba Yahuwah, you're going to want to do what pleases him. You're going to want to obey. And I thank our sister Dana Brown for sending me that very encouraging statement last evening, over in the morning. And she said, just obey. Just obey. Hallelujah. And the text goes on to say, to them who are called according to his purpose and plan. Now, see, a lot of times we was calling out this script in the church, and we won't called according to his purpose and plan. We won't walking it out. Not at all. But we have to qualify for those two bold statements before we can think all things are working together for our good. We really do. And then Psalms 1:8. Then we went on over to Psalms 118, 17 through 18. And this was from a sister this morning who sent this to me, and I really appreciate it. Praise the Most High. Let's see. finger trying to look up, but sister, you know who you are. Or Koti, you know who you are. And it says, I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Most High. The Most High has chastened me severely, but he has not given me over to death. Open to me the gates of righteousness. His plans. I will go through them, and I will praise the Most High. Family, can y'all grasp hold of what that text just said? It sounds to me like an old hard-headed chap didn't want to do what his mother or father told him to, but he still wanted to step in under their house. So they had to he had to chastise him severely. And they whooped him so bad, but he wasn't given over to death. But it sounds like it got close, don't it? Yeah. But then the chap saying, okay, open to me the gates of righteousness. Show me the right way, I go now. Oh boy, man, I'm trying to be so careful. But that so tickled me. It reminds me of Robert. Yes, it does. It reminds me of old Robert. Damn, I played the fool a long time. Family, I played the fool a lifetime. A whole live lifetime. To where people don't get the opportunity to live, have children, and enjoy life. But I have lived, and probably twice over, like 40 years, 50, 40 years of playing the roller coaster. But see, when the Most High start tightening up on your tighten up, you have no choice. Show me the way, and I will go. Family, lately it appears that all things have been working against me, my good, because I sincerely love him and am called according to his purpose/plan for my life. This has been training to me. This has been training me to completely trust in our Abba Yahuwah in every situation. And I got stuck on that with my notes, so I feel like that was all he asked me to write. Yes, indeed. Pardon me. And as I open this statement to this idea, family, I hope this will encourage someone else besides myself to know. What you say, Robert? To know. Hallelujah, I felt that. To know. Not just the hope, but you know that the Most High is fighting for you. That you know all things are working together for your good. Because you do love the Most High. You are getting it together. And you are called according to his purpose. And see, I can only say that because of who I am today. Family, I'm getting it together. Just as my wife would look at me sometimes, just shake her head. She's like, Robert, get it together. Or she would say, Robert, get it together. And family, that's what I'm telling y'all today. Family, get it together. Don't wait till you have to get this severe shaking in your life. Which the text says there's going to come a shaking nothing gonna be stand but what's on the foundation of the Most High and His Word. And that reminds me of what another occultist said. She said the Most High's Word is powerful. And I came back and said, you're right. It's the most powerful, it's the most powerful weapon that we actually have, that He's given us. His Word, what He said about the situation. So it's up to us to figure out what He said about my life. He said He has a plan for me. What is this plan? But see, this is on us. See, the text says, resist Hasatan. No, submit to the Most High, His plans, His will, His intent for your life. Resist Hasatan and he will flee from you. And as we spoke in the prior recording, Hasatan has a plan for you. And it's only to kill, steal, and destroy. But Yahushua said, I come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. But it's not going to be your way. Because your way is Hasatan's way. Until you renew that mind in the Most High's text, in His Word, His holy text. And you figure out what He says about you, who you are, what He wants you to do. Now this is no cookie cutter idea, family. You gotta do your own homework. You got to seek the Most High's face like we all do. You have to get up early in the morning like we all do. Say no to those sleep. As it be trying to woo you back to bed. No, I need to hear what my daddy telling me today. Or somebody else might be depending on Robert today. Somebody else might need to hear what this idea the Most High gave me. And so encourage my heart. Hallelujah. And you might be the Robert somebody needs today in your life. No, I'm telling you, you are the only text somebody's gonna read today. And I say that lightheartedly about the only Robert. Being that I said before, maybe you need to be like myself in someone else's life. And I don't mean Robert, I mean Yahushua. You be the Yahushua in their life as He's shining and living through you. Hallelujah. Family, we're going to let that be our time. The Most High love, bless, and keep you. May He continue to shine on you and through you. So that's the most important part, family. After we get that hind part whooping, we don't sit there and whine and complain and cower. We get up and say, okay, Pop, how can I save my brother and sister today? Or how can I put some water on their plant? How can I bring some light to somebody else? Hallelujah, besides myself. See, when you come into this kingdom, family, the selfishness got to go. Can't be selfish no more. You are delivered from that me, and that I disease. We'll get on out of here. I keep saying, I said that before. Family, I ask you to pray with Brother Robert, with your aunt today. That the Most High will continue to bring me speedy recovery in my body. And to work out this specific need that I have. Within my body. I'm not going to tell all that business because you don't want to never give the enemy too much to work with. But there's some things that took place while I was in the hospital, and it's affecting me now. And could affect my livelihood. but the Most High is able and faithful. And I try not to talk too much, family, because the Most High will use one thing to affect another on our behalf. And just as we said before, we thinking all things working together for our bad, but the Most High still got it working together for our good. We just can't see it yet. So I just say pray for a brother that he will endure these hardships like a good soldier. That's the script I wanted from before. And whatever the Most High put on my plate, I eat it all. Like Yahushua said, drink it all. Drink all that cup. But I love y'all so much, family. Do stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Hallelujah.